Hey Sprouts, it's me, your favorite knit grandma, Onion, and today we have a special challenge. So buckle up and buckle in, baby. I am knitting my first sweater, and I'm actually making a gauge swatch. She's a professional. And I got some cables and I got my interchangeable set from Goodwill. Well, not from Goodwill, but from the thrift store. And I have the pattern sitting on my lap right here. It's the step-by-step sweater by Handmade by Florence. I'm making this. It's a free pattern. And I'm also watching the YouTube video that goes with it. And I'm also watching Teal Youngcross, my love, my kindred spirit sister who doesn't know me. TL Yarncraft's video about her flock fiber festival yarn hoopla. Hopefully all will go well and I'll make gauge, and if I don't, I'm still gonna make this sweater, and I'm making it with my Noro Okunoshima, this yarn. That's like super soft and wonderful and lovely, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But I'm scared that I'm gonna mess up. But even if I mess up, that's okay. It's yarn. I can always undo it, and that's why we're making a gauge swatch, because I want to do this as professionally as I can, because this yarn is expensive and really nice, and I want it to go well. Okay.
Buy plastic locking stitch markers like you would use for crochet. They work too, but really when it comes to knitting, there are a lot of things you'll find around your house.
Oh, also I did my first long tail cast on, and I never did a long tail cast on before because I thought it was gonna be super difficult to do, and it was actually really easy. So I guess I'll be long tail casting on, but that's why my tail is like 10 years long, because I was scared. So such a pretty girl. Hey, my boy. Who's a good girl? Who's a good Marbella? Marbini Sloveni. So while my gauge swatch is swatcheriffing, drying in the sun right here next to me, I thought that I would take a moment to like come out here and have the kids out in the sun because they love sunbathing, and that is the air conditioner blasting inside, so sorry for the noise. But I would just like to talk about why I have never knit a sweater before. So when I started fiber arts, I actually started with knitting first. And I started knitting, making little things, doing little like purses and stuff. And it just didn't call to me. Like I didn't see the hype. Like I was like, okay, cool, whatever, whatever. And then I went to crocheting, and I found it infinitely easier for my little hands to do. Knitting was too clunky and weird for me, and so I just switched over to crochet from then on. I was like, nope, I'm a crochet girly now. And over the years, I have come and gone from crochet. I have picked it up, I have put it down, I have shook it all around, and now I have come to the point where I'm like, I feel pretty secure in my crochet abilities. I feel pretty good about them. I feel pretty well versed. I feel like I can make most things. But I definitely do not feel that way in knitting. And I want to push myself this year. I want to become great, do great things, be a great person, and try and make better things than I have before. And I feel like improving my knitting is a part of that, especially now that I have like a fiber arts YouTube channel going. Hi, hello. I feel like I definitely want to incorporate that more into my fiber arts knitting world, and I want to make more things. And I didn't used to love making, like, wearing the things that I've made. Like, I've made a lot of things over the years, and I didn't always love what I made. I would be like, okay, cool, like, I made it, but, like, toss it to the corner, or if a friend wants it, please come get it. Like, I'm not gonna wear it. But nowadays, especially with the better yarn that I've been getting into and going to local yarn shops and meeting other people that love yarn and getting into a yarn group and like all these other stuff, I really have like pinpointed that this is something that I love. I have loved for a while, and I just needed to evolve, I guess, to be able to find the reasons why I love it, find the reasons why I would keep stuff, find the reasons why I would want to make more complicated stuff. So that's why I'm trying to push myself to knit a sweater and this beautiful yarn. And I have a real problem. Like, I grew up in poverty-ish, you know. Like, my mom is a nurse, my dad is a pastor, and he is a hospice chaplain. So with my mom and my dad growing up, like, we were on poverty's line, you know. We were lower middle class to poverty-ish. Definitely when I was little, we were definitely into poverty-ish, like eating ramen noodles like every night, you know. And I do still have a mindset of like, oh, like, I can't use the good stuff. Like, you have to save the good stuff. Like, I used to have, like, if this is disordered eating talk, trigger warning. I don't know for sure because I've never been diagnosed with it, but we're getting real on this channel. I like eat my food really weird. And I always have since I was a little kid. I don't know if it's like just me being particular or disordered eating or OCD or ADHD or, like I said, I have not been to a doctor for any of those things. So thanks for shutting up. So I do not know for sure. But I've always eaten my food really weird because I've always had the mindset of like save the best for last. And now that I've grown up, I'm like, no, I want to use my good stuff. I've been watching a lot of videos about using your good stuff, about minimalism. I've been like researching into the minimalism vibe for like so many years now, like, oh, at least like 8 years or something like that. Like, started in college. And like one of the main principles of minimalism is like either use what you have or use your good stuff so that it lasts longer. And now that I have this beautiful yarn that I want to use, I just kind of like sit and look at it. I just stare at it and I'm like, wow, that's so gorgeous. One day that's gonna become such a beautiful thing. And no, it doesn't have to one day become a beautiful thing. And I mean one day as in like 5 to 10 years from now. One day could be today. And it should be today because that's the whole purpose of getting the yarn, is to make it into something beautiful. Because it was already beautiful in the first place, and that's why you got it, to be able to enjoy this craft that you do. So I'm trying to get myself into using my good stuff, getting my good yarn out, like this beautiful Noro that I'm about to get into, this beautiful Noro that is gorgeous. And I probably, because I'm like, oh, like my mindset is like, I have to become better in order to use that stuff. Like I have to be better at knitting. I have to be better at crocheting in order to use these items that I have. And it's like, no, you can use it now. And it's yarn. If it turns out crap, you can always unwind it and make it into something else. That's what I'm like really getting into with the granny square, the tiny little granny squares that I'm using to make a vest that I was using in Washington DC. I know that video is probably going to come out before this one, so yeah. The little tiny squares that I was using to make the granny square, I actually made a skirt first from it and then undid the skirt because I wasn't wearing it. It wasn't something that I was picking from my wardrobe all the time because I didn't want to wear it. So I'm like, if I'm not gonna use the skirt, what's the point in having it in this form? So I decided to undo the skirt, and now I'm making all these little tiny granny squares that are like everywhere. And I'm so excited for this vest. I know that this vest is going to be like a staple in my wardrobe because I love the colors. Oh my god, there's a little tiny, okay wait, there's a little lizard. There's the tiniest, littlest lizard. Come on, focus. Focus, camera. Oh my god. There's the littlest lizard I've ever seen it. Oh, that camera won't focus. Come on. Come on. There it is. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. It's so beautiful. Oh, for a split second we got him, but y'all see him now. He's fuzzy now. Dang iPhone. Oh, and there's Lily. But back to what I was saying. Sorry. Lizard moment. But yeah, I just want to get into using my good stuff and not feeling like I have to be better than what I am to use my good stuff. Like, that's the whole point of using it, so that I can get better. And oh, I was talking about the vest. The vest. Yeah, I love those colors and I love the yarn, and I'm so excited to make a vest from it. It's going to be great, and I'm going to love it, and it's going to look so delicious. I'm so excited to make that vest a thing. I just gotta make 1,000 granny squares first and then sew them all together, which that won't be fun. But once I have the garment, it will be a great garment. But I'm excited to try and get myself away from this reoccurring brain cycle of saying, get the good stuff, but don't use it. And only use the stuff that you got from the thrift store or got like secondhand or got like gifted to you or blah blah blah. Right. So I'm excited. My swatch is a little slanty, but you know, we'll live, laugh, and love with that. And I think it's slanty because of how I bound off. I did not bind off the correct way or the recommended way. It might be slanty because I do be a little bit tight with my pearl stitches, but you know, it'd be like that. It's stockinette. But that's my little guy. It isn't like dry, but I want to start on this sweater today because I actually have the mojo to do it. So I think we're gonna go ahead, count these stitches, and get working on it because this is just like making me buzz. This is just like, I want to start right now, and I don't really care if I get gauge. So I'm excited. Ha ha ha, your girl made gauge. Perfect for marble. So this is how much I got done today. It is 10:11 p.m. and I got this much done. Really, today I was working on clearing out my Google storage, so I was like half working on this and half working on the Google storage. Mostly working on the Google storage, honestly. I got it down to like 88% of my storage is taken up. I honestly think that is a scam, but you know, what do I know? I know nothing. So yeah, I'm doing this on 5.5, not 5.5, 5mm needles. And I think it's coming out really good. It's really not showing up well on camera, but yeah, it looks great. Not on camera, in real life, because I look like green. I'm not green. I'm not the Grinch. I promise. I'm not cool enough to be the Grinch. So yeah, can't wait to see what it's gonna look like. It's day 2. I just finished eating breakfast. It's 11:50. Yes, I do wake up pretty late. If you're new to this channel, I have really bad insomnia, so I don't sleep good. I don't know how to sleep. So it takes me a little bit of extra time to get up, but it's day 2. And I think I am going to try and see how much, look at our swatch. Oh, it's fully dried now. Look at that swatch. It's so pretty. What am I gonna do with this though? That's the thing. I feel like it's very like wasteful of the yarn. But I'm gonna see how much I can actually like crank out. I'm looking in my bag. I know I've got you all the way up here. I'm gonna see how much I can crank out this week. At the end of the week, I'm going to South Carolina to see my cousin. Yes, I'm like traveling every 2 weeks, and then I'm about to go on tour, so I won't be home for 10 months. But we're gonna be okay. We're gonna figure it out. So I'm gonna see how much I can get done within this week and see if I can make it in this week. It's not too hard of a pattern. I know how to knit and purl, and it's basically all in the round. You don't have to sew it at all. So I'm thinking it should be pretty easy. I think this is taking me longer because it's ribbing, and I've never done knit rib before. So I'm like, my brain is like, knit. Oh yeah, that one's a purl. Okay, that one's a knit. So, you know, the brain stutters. But I think I'm about to be done with the rib. It's supposed to be 8 centimeters rib, and I think I'm at like 6 or 7 centimeters. I honestly might stop it here because your girl has a tiny little neck. I'm a tiny little girl. But yeah, even though I have to do the size 3 because of these girls. But I'm gonna do the simplest way this pattern is written, and I'm gonna see how much I can finish it this week. I think I can actually finish it in this week if I actually like pay attention. But like I said, at the end of the week, I would have to go to Charleston. So I still have to edit this week's video. I still have other things that I have to do within the week, like people I have to see, and I have to pack a bag. And yeah, so let's just see how much I get done before I leave on Friday afternoon. Today's Tuesday, so let's see how much we can get done before like Friday afternoon, because I kind of don't want to bring it with me. Okay. Let's see. Also, I got this really cute new skirt from the sale section at Hot Topic when I went out with my friend. And yes, I got it from the sale section. Crucify me. But I was like, oh, I've been actually really wanting to try out the like denim trend of denim skirts. And I really liked the shape and the color and the texture of this one, and that it had already a chain on it because, you know. So, and it had like 10,000 pockets, and the pockets were huge. So I really wanted to try it out and test it and see if I liked it. And I am actually loving it so far, especially because I think that I am not a denim shorts girl no more. Girl, them things, denim shorts, that's a young girl's game. That's a young girl's game, because them shorts, they be hoochie and my coochie, and I don't like it. I don't quite appreciate it. So I like the free flow in the gooch. So I'm gonna keep to my skirts, because whoever making these shorts are not making them with people like me in mind. I don't know if that's like, because I don't think I have a big old tushy, but my hooshy be cushy, okay? And I don't like it. So skirts it is. Skirts it really is. And skirts, I really do love skirts. They are fantastic, and they usually have pockets when skirts don't. So yeah, I'm also just testing out this mic. This whole conversation was just to test out this mic that I bought that you can't see because it plugs into my phone, and it's like a shotgun mic. So it's just to test out the mic. So yeah, editing audio. Let's see how it works. Guess who's having issues changing out their cable? Because this is the first time I've done it. Not me. I'm definitely not looking it up on YouTube right now. I'm definitely not doing that. I'm not doing that. Definitely not. Why was that the most simple tutorial I've ever seen in my entire life, and I kind of feel a little dumb. All I gotta do is take off that, put this guy on here, then switch them, and knit. That's all I gotta do. See? Things you learn, the people you become. That's it. Okay, not gonna lie to you, I'm getting through this, hankering through. What's really annoying me is the tiny little hairy boys that are getting everywhere and that are shedding all over me. And I know it's like the Angora fur from the rabbits, but it's literally getting all over my face and kind of driving me crazy because I hate when like little things touch your face. I hate when their hair, the kids, my babies, their hair gets on my face and it just like drives me crazy because I feel like I have like an eyelash in the wrong place. So, but it's coming out really good. I love this like green color. You can't really see it a lot in the yarn ball, but it's really coming through. I really like it. I did it. We got it onto the bigger needles. That was way easier than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so I just finished Love is Blind UK, all of the episodes and the reunion. All I gotta say is, Freddie, hit up my line. My dad works in hospice, so you being a funeral director does not bother me at all. But this is how far I have gotten. Isn't this wild? Okay, wait. This is as far as I've gotten. Let's try it on. Okay, wait. Oh, hey, my God. It's coming together. It's all coming together. I'm excited. It's gonna be beautiful. I didn't actually like put the stoppers on it, so I don't want to like pull on it and make the needles come out. But yeah, it's all coming together. I have this much left in my first ball, so we're still cranking away. I have 2 more balls, and it's gonna be beautiful. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Wee wee, are you excited? Are you so excited? I'm so excited. I'm so excited, wee wee girl. Yay! 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 So excited. We're so excited. Lord. This is all of one ball. Time to get into ball number 2. I didn't feel like plugging in my microphone. Let's see if I can show you what 1 ball of yarn gets you. Got pretty far. I'm soon to split for sleeves and body. That got me pretty far. Just 1 ball and it's so soft. So soft. But yeah. Time to add this one. It's me. It is 10:49. I'm so punctual. Man. It's 10:49 and we're about to get started. I am really far down. I have been marking my pattern here. So it says that I am on a knit all stitches row. Proud of myself. Thank you, past Anya. And I have about 10, not even 7 more rows to go, more repeats. I don't know. I'm not good at quick math. It's too early in the morning. So, yeah. So, once I do that, then I'll be splitting for the sleeves. I've never done that before, so yeah. I'm excited and nervous, and I hope that I don't die. I don't know how I would die, but you know, stranger things have happened. But let's get started. Also, the show of the day is Delicious in Dungeon. It's getting really good. just finished Delicious and Dungeon and still cranking away on this last row before I divide the body and the sleeves. Right, Miss Wee Wee? Yeah. Me too, girl. We both knitting. She separated. She did it. She did it. She did it. So, I'm sitting here with Miss Wee Wee. The sweater is right behind Miss Wee Wee's head. Miss Wee Wee, there's the sweater. And I haven't worked on it in maybe an hour and a half, something like that. My wrists are feeling junky, and I know that I'm gonna be knitting on it tomorrow because tomorrow I go to my knitting group. So I'm gonna be knitting on it for at least 2 hours on my knitting group, and I'm gonna be like focused in and beaming it, you know. So I am going to go upstairs and clean up my craft space because it is absolutely horrendous. I think it's like almost 9 o'clock now. I don't think it's quite 9 o'clock, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it tonight, and I'm gonna go ahead and clean because it's a mess. It's a mess. After I finish recording like videos of when I like do a yarn haul, it's always a mess. And today I did not get to that mess, or the time that I actually did the yarn haul. I did not clean it up after I finished the video, so I need to do that because it's chaotic. So I'm gonna go do that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, which is Thursday. Today's Wednesday. I don't know if I said that, but yeah. Also, I don't know if I said that the pattern will be linked in the description down below if I can do it. I'll figure it out. It'll be linked so that if you want to also make this sweater and it's your first time making a sweater, congrats to you for getting the cojones to make a sweater. Congratulations. And also, I know it's gonna look great. I'm so excited to see it. I don't know, you can probably like send it to me on Instagram. I guess it's like 8:30, 9:30 or something. You can send it to me through Instagram DMs, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I would love to see your sweater if you want to show it to me. I am here to root for you as well. And Lily is in Licky Licky Land. I literally don't have anything on my hands. She just loved to lick. She's a very cuddly, lickaroony girl. See, if I just like put my fingers there, she's just gonna go ahead. And this is all to keep her from licking my face. That's her main target. It's my face and my mouth. Right, Louie? Right? You always want to lick my face, don't you? But we black. We don't do that. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, so today is Thursday. I just came back from my knit group, from hanging out with my friends. I got a lot done, and I think we are ready for the ribbing. I think we're ready for the ribbing. I am like pretty short, pretty tiny, and I think it'll be good for a rib. It's a little bit longer than the shirt that I have on now, and I think it's gonna stretch out a little bit. I tried it on earlier and it was a good length, so I think I'm gonna start doing the ribbing and yeah, do that. But it's really coming together, and then I'll be on the sleeves, and then I'll be done. So maybe I can get it done. It just matters how long these sleeves are gonna take. That's gonna be the kicker right there. That's gonna be the kicker. But I have my YouTube on, and my hands are open. My hands are ready. They're a little sore, but you know, I'm gonna go slow and try and pace myself so that my hands don't break off as they do. But let's get into it. So I made a tiny little mess up. I messed up the ribbing on like the second row. The first row. So I'm fixing it in the second row because I don't want to, it's like halfway through the whole bottom. So, and it's only on the back half. I don't think people are going to notice it. So, they say that when you're knitting, you're supposed to have a little mess up in there so that a piece of your soul can exit out of the material. So that's my little mess up that I made. I've done a little bit of ribbing and I want to see how long we are, because I am this big, very small, and I put these guys on there, so hopefully I tried it on earlier and it tried to come apart on me, and I only have one more ball of yarn, so let me try and back up. Sorry, Lily, but let's see how it's coming along. It's gonna be tight. It's not getting on my ponytail. I don't think this is gonna like my boobs very much. Ooh. 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 Oh my goodness. It's on. It is on. We did it. Wow, we did it. It is on. Okay. So, this is what we have so far. Ooh. It's definitely gonna have to be a little longer, because it's giving short. It's giving shortitude. So, it's definitely, I do want it to be like here. I know it's gonna get longer. I want it to be like here. But this is what I have so far. And I only have this much left. So, and I have really long arms, short torso, long arms. So I'm really trying to like cut this off as soon as possible. So we shall see. I'm gonna go look at it in the mirror because of course I can't really tell what it looks like when I'm looking right here. Also, I don't have my glasses on because they start to hurt back here after a while. So that's whatever. But I'm gonna go to the bathroom, go look at it, see how I like it, and see how long I need to make it, because it definitely needs to be a little longer. And I know that it's gonna stretch once I block it. So yeah, a little longer. So I'm doing the body, but I'm thinking I heard somebody do this before, and I usually do this with my crochet stuff too, to go ahead and start on the sleeves. Might go ahead and do the sleeves and keep, because it's a different needles and it's a different cable than the body. And I might go ahead and start on the sleeves since I want to make sure I have enough yarn for the sleeves. And then once I finish the sleeves, then I can finish the body so that I know that the body is long enough. But also, like, I just want like an extra inch on the body. Like, it isn't like that big of a deal. I don't know. I think I might just go ahead and finish the body and then go to sleeve island, as they call it, and crank away at some sleeves. And these sleeves have decreases in them, so that means I'm gonna have to count. I'm not good at counting. Are you good at counting? Are you good at counting, Lily? Can you count? Are you a counting girl? Are you a counting dog? Is that what kind of dog you are? Oh, big stretch. Big stretchy girl. But yeah, maybe I'll just do my like 4 rows on the body and then just go to the sleeves. But I'm gonna be aching if I don't have enough for the sleeves, though. Aching real bad. Eek. I just went outside to help my dad try and put a headboard into his car. And you know how you sweat. It is August 29th. It's hot as balls. It's like 90 degrees outside. And so, my cat has like basically a foot fetish. And I've taken off my sweaty shoes. And now I have my sweaty feet. And of course, I'm not going to show you guys because that's a different kind of website, honey. But she keeps licking and biting my feet. And I just sit here and I'm knitting, and then all of a sudden I'll go, ouch! And then she'll stop. And then she'll do a little nibble, and I'll go, ouch! I'm almost done with the body. I'm about to go to the sleeves, if you wanted to know. Okay, so I'm coming up to my beginning of row stitch marker, and I believe that I'm going to go ahead and finish the body here. I think it'll be long enough. It's going to be a little cropped, but I am so small that that's okay with me. I just want to really make sure that I have enough for these sleeves because, like I said, I have long arms and a tiny torso. So if it is cropped, that is okay. I can always wear a long shirt under it, or like half of my pants are all high-waisted. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this off here, and I will start on the sleeves. So I watched the video of her complex bind off. Your girl has no mental capacity for all of that right now. So I literally am doing the simple bind off that she said, and I went up a needle size, which she also recommended. So instead of doing it on my 5, I'm doing it on my 6 so that I make sure that it's stretchy and not too tight, which I'm not really worried about this sweater being too tight at all. I think it's gonna be very loose, but just so y'all know what I'm doing, that's what I'm doing, because that was too many steps for my little cranium at the end of the day. I ain't got it. I just don't have it. So yeah, I'll learn that at a different time. It's good enough that I'm learning how to make my own sweater. I can't. And it's still gonna be a great bind off if I do it this way too. And I know I gotta learn like Italian bind off and whatever the heck. Today is not the day. Today is not the day. No, no, no. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. She's on the hunt. She did it. I did it. I did it. It's done. It's off. Well, it's not done, but it's off the needles. It's off the needles. I know it's very cropped, but I'm very short and I only have 3 balls of yarn, so yeah. It's 9:55. I'm gonna call it for today. I did get a lot of work done. We're starting on the sleeves. I'm definitely going to have to bring this with me on the trip. So, tomorrow morning, I'm actually going to spend the whole morning editing my YouTube video for this week. So you won't see any of the morning footage. But after that, I'll be driving and then I will have time to hopefully knit this sweater sleeve. But it won't be blocked. It won't be blocked till I get home because I'm not trying to do all of that in another place where I don't live. So, yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day. Yeah. See you tomorrow. It's bedtime. I'm tired. It's time for bed. It's bedtime.
As long as you fixed it. It's not fixed. I've just shown how you pull it out. Okay, as long as you show us how you pull it out. You see me?
Yes. You're in it now. Maybe I'll just stop it right there and make it a balloon sleeve. I don't know. I found out that I had 300 yards too small. pics. Progress pics. Progress. Progress pics. I love it. It's cute. I still have this much left, and I'm almost at the same length as the other sleeve. Oh, don't look at those. I think I'm gonna try and actually make this a long sleeve, see how much I can get out, and then go back, redo this sleeve, make it long, and we'll see. I have a couple hours, so we can go nice and slow. There's a lot of noise happening at my hotel. A lot of thumps, a lot of bumps. But we're getting through. We're getting through. We're making it. We're making it. It's all coming together. So I don't know how much longer I can make them. Because I still want to, of course, want them to be even. Of course, want them to be even, but I still do have a good amount of yarn. A conundrum. But I think ending it under the elbow is good, and then I'll bring it down. I'll rib it in, and then I'll unpick it. And bring it a little bit farther down. But right now they're pretty evenly matched. It's done. It's finally complete. It's done. Yay. I still have this much left. I think I'm gonna add it to the bottom to make it longer. But it's done.